What's up, guys? Good to see you. Welcome to day 16 of the 21-day war on sugar. I'm getting started with you guys a little bit later than usual today. The current time is now 2:30 p.m. Paxton took like a 2.5-hour marathon nap. I've only had my keto coffee this morning and a little bit of nut butter. I've noticed today that my appetite is like non-existent. I am gonna get some food here in a little bit, but I really just listen to my body. I don't panic like, oh, I haven't eaten yet and it's only 2:30. That's fine. It must mean that my body is burning its own body fat for energy, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Also, I've got the Arnold Classic coming up in 3 days. I'm leaving early to go to Columbus. I have some media obligations. I've got to do some stuff with EAS. So as it turns out, I'm gonna have to fight sugar during my trip. And I knew this ahead of time. I knew that the final battle scene was going to be the Arnold. It proposes unique challenges. Typically when I travel, my mantra, my mentality is always just do the best that you can, and get yourself through the trip. When you get back home, you can get back to being strict again. Just minimize the damage, right? Well, this is a different story. I have to say super, super strict. Sugar is going to be surrounding me everywhere I look, at the airport, at the hotels, at the convention. So I have no doubt that it's going to be a difficult battle, but I also have no doubt that I will win the battle. Alright guys, I want to give a quick shout out to this guy right here, Caleb Busey. He sent me his before and after picture, and as you can see, it is epic. My man, congratulations on changing your life. The story that you shared with me is very powerful. What I really admire the most about you is your mentality. I can sense when people have what it takes to do something long term. You are definitely one of those people who possess the mental fortitude, the positive outlook on life to carry this on not only for yourself in the future, but to help a lot of people along the way with you. For example, when I looked at one of his Instagram posts, actually the one that he posted for this, his caption says, "You just have to remember where you came from." That is so important, guys. A lot of people, when they hit plateaus or they're not getting progress as fast as they want to, they completely forget where they came from and they get hard on themselves. It always helps to take a look back at your previous self, where you came from, where you started, to appreciate the progress that you're still currently making. He then goes on to say, health and fitness is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Amen to that, brother. If I could tell you how many people come to me and say, hey, I want to look like you tomorrow, just tell me all the secrets. A plus B equals C. They're looking at it as a sprint, okay? And in order to really achieve your full potential and achieve greatness, you have to look at it from the mentality of, this is gonna take a long time, this is not going to be easy, but I do possess the skills and the mental strength to carry it on throughout a marathon. You see, not everybody has what it takes to go the long distance. And then he goes on to say, and most things that come quick, leave quick. Amen to that, brother. I've seen so many different competitors, so many people that aggressively, because they're not patient, aggressively and do anything necessary to get to a certain point that they think they have to get to in their head. That's awesome. They are successful, but hardly any of them stay there for very long. They get it quick and it leaves quick. That's why I always tell people, do not starve yourself just to reach some silly ideal that you have in your mind, because you'll get there, all right? You definitely will get there. Willpower will get you there. But the trick is, the key is, can you stay there for a long period of time and live your life happy and healthy? And finally, he says, you gotta be in it for the long game and believe in your results. No one is going to believe in you if you don't first believe in yourself. Hey, come here and say hi to YouTube. Say what's up to everybody. Show them your new haircut that mommy gave you. Doesn't that look fresh? Look at that clean fade. What are you eating there, buddy? Veggie straws? I thought about having one of those earlier, but it has a little bit of sugar in it. Actually, I got a haircut too finally. Paxton and I have the best hairstylist in the game. Her name is Carly Whitrock. Carly, as many of you may not know, was a professional hairstylist. She was so good at what she did. Unfortunately, when we moved to Colorado, her license did not transfer. I don't know. It's all confusing and kind of a shame. So she's holding off on that. She might go back and get re-licensed, but she does a good job. All right, the Whitrocks are now on our way to get our first meal of the day. We're gonna go to a place called Park Burger. I gotta admit, this war on sugar is getting boring. I'm tired of eating the same stuff, and it's a huge inconvenience. We are now at Park Burger. Typically, I would just get a bunless burger with cheese and bacon, some mayonnaise, maybe a little bit of ketchup, but all of those things contain sugar. I don't trust that they have sugarless bacon because of how hard it was for me to find. I could have made this easier on myself by just going with lactose-free cheese, but I decided to declare a war on cheese altogether. Just one of those things I wanted to conquer, but I will admit, it's boring. And for those of you who are doing this, you know you're probably stuck eating a lot of the same foods over and over again. All right, guys, first course, we've got a Cobb salad. We've got some avocado, tomato, egg. Thank you, buddy. We've got some ranch dressing, which I hadn't put on the side because I know it's got sugar in it, which is really annoying. And whatever these crouton things are, those are not going on there as well. Typically, I would be okay putting ranch dressing on this. That's fine, but due to technicalities, I won't be doing that. All right, so we've got our entree here. I have a bison burger patty here with some mushrooms. We've got 2 eggs cooked over medium, a side of guacamole, and I don't know what they were thinking putting pickles on my plate. We gotta remove those. Pickles are gross. Paxton clearly does not take after his father. Eating a pickle. Ugh, bro.
1 hour later.
Lunch is over. I got to admit, bunless burgers without cheese and bacon is just not the same. Adding an egg to your burger is actually a really good idea. So make sure you guys remember that little hack. Also, guacamole helps with adding fat as well. Salads without dressing is just an all-around terrible idea, even if it's a Cobb salad. Ordinarily, I would have ordered ranch or blue cheese and been completely fine. What I should have done was ask for olive oil. I didn't think about it until I was almost done. And finally, Carly asked me how in the world you're gonna track when you're at a restaurant. Just come as close as you can, guys. Like, just guess. 6 ounces hamburger, you know, a half an avocado. You know, sometimes you have to, like, at little one-off places like this, they're not gonna have entries in MyFitnessPal, but most restaurants do. So if you got like a Cobb salad here, and you don't want to enter every single individual ingredient, sometimes you can go to a comparable restaurant and just select a Cobb salad from that restaurant. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be okay. Just do the best you can when you're at restaurants. I know it's very difficult to track. Just guess the serving size as close as you can. So now we are off to the grocery store.
Moments later.
I literally checked the ingredient label on every single one of these brands of salad dressing. None of them are 0 sugar. Okay, so guys, as soon as this 21-day war on sugar is over, I'm coming back to get some of these cheese crisps. They're amazing. I know what you're thinking. This fool's about to get kicked out of King Soopers for life for filming, but I read the comments in my videos and a lot of you suggested that I just use my phone. And when approached, just tell them that I'm FaceTiming with my mother. As a matter of fact, I do have to call my mom. Oh, we got all this fresh bread and we've got all these pastries. I got to admit, man, I have 0 temptation right now. I can just stand here and stare at this donut and my body does not care at all. It's like I've completely cured my sugar addiction in my brain and I can confront the enemy one-on-one knowing that it doesn't stand a chance. I'm gonna get some of these. And of course, upon further inspection, the cocktail sauce ingredient label is as follows: tomato paste, water, sugar. Shrimp without cocktail sauce is no-go. Yo guys, this is unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It checks out with no sugar, so I'm gonna get some of this. And I will take all of these. All right guys, we're gonna do a poll in the comment section below. Let me know if you use gold salted or silver unsalted Kerrygold butter. All right guys, we are back from the grocery store. Carly and I are hanging out. Paxton's chilling over there. We had to make a quick escape from the grocery store. Paxton was semi-losing it. When we got home, we had a huge shipment waiting for us at the doorstep. A company called Keto Fridge and Leopard Spotted Hippo sent us like 17 boxes full of stuff.
A ton of boxes.
Yeah, just for the record, I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I actually had not heard of either company before, but now I definitely have. The problem for me is all of their products contain artificial sweeteners and natural sweeteners. That's not going to be a good thing on my 21-day war on sugar. Bad timing, Keto Fridge.
I am not on the war on sugar, so.
So Carly is going to.
So I already busted into the cold brew coffee.
What do you think?
It's amazing. Like I want more.
You want more? Luckily, we got plenty of it.
It's really good though. I missed Starbucks iced coffee, and so this is like so good.
Obviously convenient.
And it's only.
How many?
There's 0 net carbs. There's 4 grams of 4 grams of erythritol.
4 grams total carbs. Let me see. It has erythritol. It has exogenous ketones, MCT, erythritol, and stevia. So erythritol and stevia are the last 2 ingredients, which means there's not a lot of it.
And it says, I thought the strength was perfect. I think it's so like delicious as is, but it says you can add, you can dilute it with almond, coconut, or cashew milk, but.
Yeah, but you like it just as is.
Oh, I think it's so good. Like yeah. It says what makes our cold brew different. There's MCT oil powder, exogenous ketones, and
L-theanine.
L-theanine.
I don't even know what L-theanine is.
It says it counterbalances caffeine for optimal calm focus.
Fantastic. Next up on the list, we've got Snickerdoodle cookies. So I'll go let you ahead and try that out. While she's trying it, I'm gonna read you guys the ingredients. So most keto cookies.
Jeez, don't twist my arm.
It says almond flour, coconut oil, eggs, baking powder, vanilla extract, salt, xanthan gum, erythritol, and stevia. So it seems like the common theme is erythritol and stevia.
It's really good.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. So they sent us like 10 different types of cookies.
What?
Yeah. But I just pulled that one out, Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, this is amazing. Like really good.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10.
For a keto cookie, especially, like at least I'd probably say, I mean, I would devour this, which could be a problem. So
yes, exactly. It could be a problem. I'll bring that up here in just a minute. The other thing, so Keto Fridge, I think is a separate company from Leopard Spotted Hippo. All the stuff showed up together. I don't know if they're affiliated or not. But Keto Fridge sent us, I mean, literally 20 different prepared meals. A lot of them had the artificial sweeteners in them, but a few of them did not. This right here is the Korean barbecue chicken with kimchi, mashed cauliflower, and seared baby bok choy. You know what baby bok choy is?
No.
It's like, usually it's like a garnish at Chinese restaurants. It looks like a big, huge onion with green at the end. It's really good. Nobody ever eats bok choy. They always think it's just a garnish on the plate, but it's good. All right, I'll let you wash that cookie down with your coffee because...
I want more of this coffee. I'm not even done this one yet.
It's a good sign. Okay, guys. Keto, ice cream, leopard spotted hippo. This is going to be interesting.
This is like the best day to be a guinea pig.
Yeah, right? This is a really bad day to declare war on sugar.
What is this?
Oh, it's Snickerdoodle ice cream too. So I just picked the same flavors here. Again, the ice cream, they had chocolate, vanilla, a bunch of different flavors.
It is weird. Look, I feel like this whole thing could just slide right down.
Oh yeah, it is actually weird. Let's show them that. It's like
it could just...
Yeah. Oh, it did just...
It did.
Okay.
Like
do it in one bite. All right. How is the texture? Ooh, it looks like it's hard for you to scoop. Is it?
It is a little hard.
It's all right. It looks a little brittle.
Yeah, and it's like kind of crumbly.
Yeah. All right. I can actually hear you chewing it.
It's like crunchy.
It's like crunchy.
It's weird, and it...
That's weird to hear you chew ice cream.
It's weird. It's not very cold for being frozen either. It's really weird. I can't... It kind of tastes like the cookie.
I'm wondering if because... So when they sent all of this stuff, it came in like dry ice and all that stuff. And I wonder if it like being cooled and then being frozen again messed with the texture of it.
I don't know. The texture of this is very similar to the texture of the cookie. Like it's kind of crumbly.
That's
and
interesting.
It's weird. It's not... This isn't
so
like
on a
ice
scale
cream.
of 1 to 10.
The cookie was definitely better.
Who wins? Halo Top?
Oh, Halo Top. It's not even a question. The Halo Top has an ice cream texture. This texture is not...
No go, not working for you?
It's kind
and
of
you're
like
a texture... You're like weird.
I'm a weird texture person.
Like you're a texture eater.
Yeah. I have to like the texture. That's why I don't like avocado. Yeah, it's kind of like the cookie. It doesn't taste like... It's not like cold in your mouth. It's weird.
Okay. So I guess that concludes the review of all of these products. I just want to say this. This is my approach when it comes to all this stuff. Like I said before, when I first started keto, there were no companies like this whatsoever. Yes, it's a convenience, especially coming from me right now. Like, I'm sick of eating the same stuff. Like, it's nice to, it's convenient, all of that stuff. But this is the way I approach like keto dessert products.
What about this?
Well, that's okay. Like, this has 4 grams total carbs, right?
Sorry,
That's fine. No, you're fine. You have 4 grams total carbs there. This is what I'm worried about. The cookies and the ice cream. For example, total carbohydrates on this is 18 grams. So that's a little bit of a problem.
So, yeah,
so like, I'm more suspicious that, and 11 grams of erythritol, that's so much less. Even though that's liquid, it's going to digest quicker. It could spike blood sugar and insulin, but still, this is the problem. And here's the other problem, because you're never just going to eat one cookie, and it's super hard to do this in moderation. Same thing with the ice cream. I mean, remember when we got Halo Top? People were like, oh, try Halo Top. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And then like I tried it again the next night, and then the next night, and then the next night.
And who doesn't finish a whole carton of Halo Top in one night?
So it's just a problem. So here's how I approach it. It's a cheat meal. The ice cream and the cookies are a cheat meal, and it's a much better cheat meal than regular ice cream and regular cookies. Like once a week, if I'm like, yo, I feel like I need a sweet, I want to reward myself, whatever, I'm gonna grab that keto snack versus a regular sugar-laden snack. Does that make sense?
So that wouldn't be as bad as going and getting like a Reese's egg.
Yeah, exactly. And like, trust me, guys, you
if
cannot.
They're comparable, then I'd get a Reese's egg. But...
No, they're not comparable whatsoever.
So yeah.
No, the Reese's is 1,000 times worse. But listen, eating this every day, right? You're not going to get to your goal. It's going to take you forever. And you're going to hit me up like, yo, I'm hitting a plateau. And I find out you're eating keto cookies every single day.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do the exogenous ketones in this do?
That's interesting. I don't know. She's bringing up the exogenous ketone topic. It's, I don't know what it does. I guess it's going to add more energy. But I'm better off, in my opinion, just burning my own ketones. So I don't know. Plus, I don't know how many exogenous ketones are in there. All right. Paxton, sorry we didn't let you review any of this stuff. Leopard Spotted Hippo, Keto Fridge, thank you very much for sending me this stuff. Good luck to you guys and your company.
More cold brew.
Later that same evening.
Okay, so I'm going to end the vlog there, guys. I'm going to spend the rest of the night with my family. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go to the Arnold here in 3 days. I'll be there for a long time, so anytime I prepare for a trip, I always like to put extra quality time in with Carly and Paxton. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Tomorrow is going to be day 17. I've got some cool stuff in store for you guys. I'm going to start showing you a lot of the prep work that I do before events like the Arnold. As always, guys, please keep up the good work. Please show sugar no mercy, and much love.